beautiful friends, and welcome back to another video. I hope you're doing very well. For today's video, I am sharing with you what I eat in a week as a vegan. But the difference with this video is that this was on a week where I was super busy with work, with socializing, and I just wasn't really prioritizing food and making like super extravagant meals. But the reason I want to share that is because obviously I love cooking, I love creating recipes, I love getting super extravagant. But when I'm busy, I honestly eat the most simple food, and so I want to show you how easy and convenient veganism is and can be if you make it. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. I hope you get some super basic recipe inspiration, and I hope it shows you that even me, who like vegan food is such a huge part of my life, even I eat seriously simple, convenient food a vast majority of the time. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. Let's get into the food. This is what I ate in a week as a vegan. So Monday morning started off beautifully with this banana bread that has chopped chips and mixed berries in it. This was actually something that I was shooting for my ebook, so I was very happy to have 2 pieces of the banana bread toasted with vegan butter on top. This bread is really nice and dense, which is just the way I like it. After that, I then met up with my friend and we went and had acai bowls for breakfast. Mine came with this really awesome coconut soft serve on top. At 3:30 p.m. I got peckish for something savory, so I had some gluten-free toast with avocado, sesame seeds and lime, and crispy kale on the side. This is one of my absolute favorite things to make at the moment. After this, I then made a queso dip. A queso dip is again something I'm working on mastering for my ebook at the moment, but it is essentially a bean and cheese kind of dip, and I was taking this with me to go to a Mexican night with some of my work friends. At the Mexican night, we had all kinds of amazing things like coleslaw, guacamole, broccoli, corns on the cob, tortillas, nachos, and as you can see, my plate is very full. One of my favorite ways to socialize is over home cooked food with my friends, so this was a really nice way to spend the evening. Moving on to Tuesday, and for breakfast I had something very simple, which was just 2 pieces of fruit toast with peanut butter on top. This is something I'm absolutely loving lately and is very convenient. I was running errands this morning, and whilst I was doing so, I also had a chocolate hazelnut bliss ball. And then when I got home, I was doing some editing on my computer, and I like to snack as I work, especially on busy weeks like this. So I just had some garlic hummus with some peckish rice crackers. Today was a really hot day and I was craving something sweet for dinner. So for dinner, I literally made myself a smoothie bowl. This was a raspberry and vanilla smoothie bowl with chocolate granola and peanut butter on top. Moving on to Wednesday, and I started my day how I finished the last one, and that was with a raspberry and vanilla smoothie bowl. To make it, I used some plant milk, some Amazonia vanilla protein, frozen bananas and frozen raspberries, and it blends up beautifully into this really thick, creamy and dreamy consistency. I poured this into a coconut bowl, which is exactly the way that I like to serve it, and topped it again with some chocolate granola, as well as a huge spoon of peanut butter. And this is very much so something that I am enjoying so much lately because it's so full of flavor and it keeps me really full. Once it hit 12 p.m, I finished off the rest of the crackers and the garlic hummus from yesterday, again while I was working on my computer. I just love to snack. Then it hit 4:30 p.m. and my friend Chantal came over for dinner, and for dinner we made these amazing bowls. They had roasted pumpkin, roasted sweet potato, baked tempeh, fried kale, avocado, and a creamy and dreamy tahini dressing. This is basically like my go-to kind of nourish bowl at the moment. Then it hit 8 p.m. and I was really feeling like something sweet, so I went down to one of my favorite places, Goodness Gracias, and I got a chocolate brownie. For Thursday, I mixed up my breakfast a little bit and went back to something that I had been loving in the summer months, and that is overnight oats. To make overnight oats, I just soak oats and chia seeds with some plant milk and sweetener, and then in the morning I put more milk over the top and top with berries and peanut butter. On this day I was going to work, so I pre-packed some leftovers from the night before that Chantal and I had not eaten. Again, this is broccolini, pumpkin, sweet potato, tempeh and avocado. When I finished work, I then also had this juice to tide me over until dinner. And dinner tonight was a social event. My friends and I went to Grilled, and I was actually really impressed by the amount of vegan options that they have at the moment. And then after that, we went down the street and got some vegan ice cream. I got some chocolate sorbet and some strawberry sorbet. And there's my friends having a boogie. Aren't they beautiful? This was a really nice night. Moving on to Friday, and I started my day with an acai bowl with choc granola. You guys know by now I love my acai bowls, and I'm actually surprised that I didn't eat more of it this week. I just made this one with frozen bananas, acai and some frozen mixed berries and topped with choc granola. Then once I had finished work for the day, I took with me 2 pieces of avocado on toast to take with me while I drove to an appointment. And also whilst I drove, I had this really delicious apricot and coconut muffin with some chocolate sauce on top. Ooh yeah. For dinner tonight, I was craving some veggies, so I very simply just cooked up some frozen veggies in soy sauce, sesame seeds and sesame oil, and then I served it with a whole bunch of brown rice. Looking at this right now, I'm like, I could really go for this meal right now. I feel like I'm needing some veggies in my body at the moment as well. But yeah, this was really delicious. Moving on to Saturday, and I started my day by going to my favorite cafe, and I ordered my favorite thing on the menu, the vegan Nutella and honeycomb pancakes. I really enjoy these. They are super sweet and delicious, and they also keep me full for a very long time. Then it was 1:30 p.m. and I was still craving chocolate for some reason. I think we've realized by now I love chocolate, so I just had a bowl of my homemade chocolate granola with some soy milk and some strawberries on top. This is a really easy and delicious snack that I like to do when I am feeling something sweet. For dinner that night, I went with 2 of my friends to Goodness Gracias, which is a plant-based Mexican restaurant on the Gold Coast, and I got my favorite burrito, the full of beans burrito that has beans, rice, guac, basically all the good things that I want in a burrito. Moving on to Sunday, a breakfast this morning was kind of weird, but hear me out. I had 2 pieces of toast with vegan mayonnaise on top, as well as some roasted pumpkin that my housemate had cooked, and I just fried that up in a pan and served it on top, and it was really delicious. Then it was 12:30 p.m. and once again I was craving a smoothie bowl. This one was a chocolate raspberry salted caramel bowl. A very interesting combo, but it came out really thick and delicious, and it was really nice, to be honest. Then it was 6:30 p.m. and this brings us to the final meal of the week. As you can probably tell, my pantry and my fridge were very bare by this point, so I very simply just cooked up some rice, fried up some leftover roasted pumpkin, and then I also fried up a can of chickpeas. This was still really delicious, and I enjoyed it very much so. Alrighty guys, so that is everything that I ate in a week as a vegan. If you want to see similar videos to this, let me know down in the comments below. I would absolutely love to make more. As always, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new, and I will see you very soon for another video. Have a good one. Bye!